Because the more people that call, it freezes my live. So let me give y'all something. I'm kind of scared to start her up, y'all. I just wanted to let my windows down. Okay. I don't know, y'all. It's just been a trend. I feel like we all being tested. I know we all being tested. I'm asking God if I come back, girl, good morning. How I'm okay. I'm okay. I ain't gonna complain. What that lady tell me? She was like 91 years old. She said, when you come across a problem, say all is well. It's already done. I'm okay. I'm not worried. I don't know. I've been seeing so much things, and I feel like God want me to see it. It's this back window, but I'm gonna have to use my side windows to get out of this traffic. But yeah, I've been just getting so tested. And then I had met somebody or whatever. He seems like a cool guy. I know damn body. It's so, I'm like, God, I'm so tired of being with around the wrong people, around the wrong crowd, meeting the wrong men. Oh, I'm in solitude right now, man. And this is the cuddling weather where you find you somebody to cuddle with and y'all learn each other. And then, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even, I'm trying to get my body together, my wound together, so that I can get ready to prepare for child. And I don't know what the hell going on. I knew that white van scared the shit out of me when it came to my baby. And that's why I don't even really get her hair straightened. I be so particular on how I let my daughter dress and the things I let her, because I just don't want you. These kids, they built like women. They got beautiful shapes and they innocent. And, you know, it's just sad. I got on the bus the other day. The lady put the little girl off. She about 15 years old. Body, it's 11:30 at night. You don't have all the coffee or get off. I'll pay for it. Like but a little boy will get on here and you will let him ride. But this baby, I just don't. And it ain't taking no money out your checks. You still gonna get paid. Whatever bus drivers get paid, you gonna get paid it. I don't understand it, Lord. I'm really trying to find a way out of Chicago. Like, I love my city, but my city got a dark cloud over it. I ain't finna lie. Like, my city, they don't support one another. They hate. They kill each other. It happened everywhere, but this is where I'm from. This is what hurt the most. This here. I have never seen so many men. Like, I used to say it was the women. I see so many men talk about women, talk about people business. Like, bring back the 90s men. Bring back the men that went to work. They wiped, like, they just minded their business. They didn't talk too much. I'm confused with having a male friend that I like, because if we do get to being together, I'm conflicted with you telling my business, like pillow talking. Like, I don't have time for it. I just don't, you know. And then you got these men that got these women that work in nursing and facilities and shit. And you will never know she worked there till you see the man come pick up, or to see the man drop off some lunch. Whole time you be knowing, you get a feeling like it's something ain't right, and God be showing you. He gives you the clarity. Like, playing with people medical records, posting people, like, you could go to jail for playing with people mail, bro. Like, I can't phantom it. We in our last days, and I'm asking God, when he do bring me back as a blowfish, or I don't want to come back to earth. It's too ghetto for me. It's too much. But I am happy because yesterday, as I was shuffling, whoever this read is, or whatever you do, keep being your authentic self. Keep exposing the truth, and your revenue is getting ready to go. Whatever money that's been stuck and stagnant, because I don't know who I was channeling on. I just think the woman, she had a scarf over her head, she had like some curly hair in, and she was sitting at the table, she was shuffling cards, and there was 3 masculines and a woman going up against her. This could be a sibling to somebody, but this woman, she's a fire sign woman. Either you a fire sign or this woman a fire sign. They attacking this lady because her ambition, how good she is, like with making money and stuff. So I kept praying for her because I seen new money. I also seen new business. I do know somebody getting some body work. I don't know if it was lipo 360 or something. I see somebody getting some body work done, but be careful for infections, because you really need help when you go get your body done. You really need that hands-on help, helping you bathe, helping you clean your areas, because I've had friends that's got the work done, and that's when your support system really show up for you. And please don't take the cheap way out, because sometimes we take the cheap way out and we end up hurting ourselves. Look at this woman walking. This is what I'm saying about getting old and happy. I told my kids, where you from? I'm from the Midwest, baby. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago, but I'm finna get ready to get out of Chicago. I don't know. I've been looking southern places, more southern, more slower. I've been looking. I've been looking. I've been putting my ducks in a row. Because sometimes you got to leave from where you're from to get to what you want. I feel like God is spanking my hand because I prayed for me a divine masculine. I prayed for me somebody that's going to love me, and now I can't trust her. It's not that I can't trust her. I feel like my heart chakra is just hard. It's hard right now. It's like, come to North Carolina. What did she say? North Dakota? North Carolina. Okay, I'm going to look up North Carolina today. But I can't raise my boys here. Malachi already 18, but I feel like he would do better in a new scenery, new schools. They don't know nothing but Chicago. Yeah, my family live in Mississippi. I got some in Virginia. I got family all over, but it's like when I come back here, I get sad. Like if I go travel to go see my daddy, or I go travel to see my family, when I come back to Chicago, my depression come back. I start grieving again. It's like, and my thing is, I love everybody. I don't have a hate bone for nobody. Like, you got to do something to me to make me not like. I'm not just going to get up, oh, I don't like her because she's shaped better than me, or I don't like him because he's a blue collar male. No, baby, do your stuff. I know how hard people work for their stuff. That's why when the police got him behind me, come on, ticket me or leave me alone. I ain't doing nothing wrong. It's so many kids out here dying. Y'all, I'm losing my hair. Like, I've been seeing patches of my hair. I'm going to go get tested and get I'm going, because this is the time to go get my breasts and stuff, because breast cancer runs in my family. My grandmother had it a few times. I just don't know. And at first I'm thanking God that my grandmother is able to watch me and don't have to go through some of this stuff. It's a mess. And you know, I be walking this track over here, so my cousin was telling me, like, because normally I don't have none, I just wear a sweater, something like this. She was like, you better keep your bag on you. You make sure while you walking, you have something on you. But I go once I see all the men stop, because the men come, they try to come early before I come, but sometimes I beat them. But I just have to, I gotta leave here. And I be scared because I left and I came back. And I'm like, I ain't leaving Chicago no more. I have to leave for the betterment of me and my children. And I'm going to get on about my business. And I'm going to do better. I feel like God is testing me, because the longer you stay, nothing is going to change. And I've been scared to go get the, what did she say it was? I don't know. It's something where I got to go under a machine and stuff like that. And then they check my breast. I've been just telling her, no, I'll do it on November. Here come November. Now I'm going to say December. I just don't know, y'all. Right. Went in the emergency room. Every baby coughing. It sounded like whooping cough. It was so terrible. I'm talking about the babies can't even sit in the stroll and try to take a nap. The pain is unbearable. The parents coughing. It's just y'all got to take care of y'allself. This is my favorite season to make vegetable soups and lasagna soups and chili. I love this time of the weather. I love it. I don't know why, but I love it. Wherever I go, I hope it's snow. Wherever God sends me, I hope I could get some snow. But I wanted to touch on a few things before I leave because I was sitting at my table. I try to meditate on the energy before I put it out because I don't never want to put out something that's maybe for me. Can I donate? You sure can. I don't got no minds on here. But if you want to, you can donate all you want to, baby. Okay, I'm gonna get into this message because I gotta go, y'all. I gotta take this. I'm going right to the dealership. I'm not gonna play with nobody. My credit score didn't went up. I think 100 points since I didn't got this. It went down at first, which scared me. But then as the more and more I started paying, it didn't get up. See, homelessness. Somebody could be concerned about homeless. Somebody could be going through homelessness. If you are, it's a I don't know what city you live in or what state, but for us, you could call 311 and they should be able to give you some type of resources, some type of shelters and stuff like that. If you are facing homelessness, somebody having a spiritual awakening right now. Somebody could be receiving a lot of incoming calls. Okay, this is just clarification. I keep seeing Virginia. I keep hearing Virginia. I don't know. Virgil. Virgil, Virginia. Let's see. Can you go to King Line? Oh, baby, I don't go to O Block. Well, I do go to O Block because my cousin lived in there, but I really don't go to no O Block. I don't mess with. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but I just don't go places where I ain't invited. I don't go over there playing by that man mural, and I don't do that. I've seen it, but I don't really. I'll go in there for like to visit, but I don't stay long. Chicago is dangerous right now. You better not be going to no. You might like Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. I ain't heard of that. Copycat energy. Hmm. Somebody trying to mirror your energy. You could be mirroring. Somebody could be trying to mirror your energy or dealing with somebody that's a copycat. So this person could be trying to watch how you coming. Okay. Somebody needs to drink green tea. Nothing else. No sweetness in the tea for 7 days. I don't know what cleanses are they trying to do for somebody need to drink a green tea. No sweetening, no sugar, no honey, just all green tea for 7 days. Somebody could be dealing with a sore throat or a nasal infection, a respiratory infection. You can boil you an orange, cut you an orange in half, put you some honey in it, and take it for STD. So let's talk about it. There's a karmic that could have dealt with somebody that you are dealing with now, a karmic female or a masculine. If you're a masculine, divine masculine, whoever you last dealt with is trying to make whoever she dealing with copycat your energy, harvest your energy. Okay? This is why I say be careful leaving underwear and shit places. Head wraps, anything with your DNA in it. Somebody could be receiving karma at this time. This could be a this could be a sexually transmitted disease or spiritual transmitted disease. What you mean by spiritual? That means when you lay with so many people and you don't know who they attached to. They could be attached to a warlock. They could be could be witches too. Don't get this shit twisted. Men are cold. If they come from a family full of witches, which is their mother is a witch or their auntie is a witch, and I don't witches are not all bad. You got white witches that create medicines for people. She could be the medicine woman of the family where they only get the herbs from her, okay? Healing herbs, hair growth oils and shit like that. Somebody is dealing with somebody that's into the craft, okay? Somebody could be burning. Somebody needs to go get checked out if you've been sexually active with somebody new. Somebody could drive a Kia truck. Could be black. Somebody could have a full beard. This master could he could have a beard game. Hi, Linda. How are you? Hey, Angie. I ain't even seeing y'all come in. My man is so vibration up in here. Floss girl up in here. I need to go get my eyes checked out. I missed my Walmart appointment to get a transformation. Okay. So somebody is trying to mimic you like they really did the work on themselves, okay? But let's talk about it. But all good things come bad things. Every day ain't gonna be your best day. Some days some days gonna be great for you, but some days ain't gonna be great. None of us is perfect. Three sides to every story. You know, we talk about relationships and what we've been through, and we talk about how people hurt us, but sometimes we hurt people too. But we don't tend to hold ourselves accountable. I had to sit down the other day and I wrote out a list, and a lady told me, she said, baby, if his good outweigh his bad, you stay. But if the bad outweigh the good, you gotta go. And when I wrote the list about the things that I do, complaining sometimes. Sometimes I may be ungrateful. I'm used to having a certain thing. So when I don't see a certain thing, I'm used to my money looking a certain way. Just don't, I get depressed, I get sad. Talking at people. I grew up in a household, you could never speak your feelings. Shut up. Don't let a tear drop. So I'm asking God to change a lot of things about me. But the first thing I got to change, I got to be accountable. So when I'm having conversations, I'm letting people know, but I wasn't perfect neither. I said things I shouldn't have said. I sat in rooms that I shouldn't have sat in, and I knew that my partner didn't like the people. You know, when you ask God, when you pray for your husband, because that's what I'm praying for. I'm praying for me a husband. I'm not praying to date. I don't want to date nobody. But only thing I'm asking God to give me in this husband is the wisdom to know me for who I am and to pray with me fully. Well, whatever we go through, I pray that God send me a husband that we can pray our way through anything. Poverty, mental health issues, illnesses, because a lot of times disease come from like mucus and things sitting in your system for too long, and we can cure ourselves of it if we take the time out to. Y'all, I was a problem a lot of my life because I was broken, because I had been battered, because I had been abused. I was bleeding on people that didn't really hurt me. And I missed out on a lot of good relationships because I didn't know how to listen. Sometimes we talk so much and we're not listening to what the person is saying. We're not ready to heal. I could say that. I was not ready to heal. I wasn't ready for the transformation that God wanted to take me through because I was used to a certain thing, right? And what do you mean about that, Camillia? I had got comfortable with my life. I had got comfortable with doing without my everyday uh agenda. And God said, no, you got to change. So I took a lot of bad habits with me until God started stripping me of things, right? The transformation was hard for me because I had to hold myself accountable. I'm a good woman, but I make a lot of nasty mistakes. I do things because I've never had And I had to listen to this woman say to me, she said, forgive your adopted mother because she did what she knew how. So I forgive so that I could be forgiven, but I don't want to be bitter, because sometimes when we are treated a certain way, we tend to get bitter, and we tend to hold resentment. So the transformation that I went through, it was more or less spiritual. It could have been a little physical where God was changing my appearance to people, but it was more or less spiritual, teaching me how to pray. Because I would just pray and ask God for things, but you first got to praise Him. Then you have to repent. Then you have to ask, and then you have to yield. I did not know those things. I just went to God. God, help me. God, save me. God, I need. God, I want. That's not how you pray. You go to God and, God, I thank you for everything you're doing for me. God, I thank you for the way you make it for me. God, I thank you for, and then you go into repenting. God, please forgive me for my sins and my iniquities. God, forgive me, because our tongue is a lot of us is a prophets from our tongue. What we speak becomes a reality. So you got to be careful what you say out of your mouth, because once you say it, you can't take those words back, right? Then you ask, God, can I have? God, will you allow me the strength not to be a crash out? God, will you allow me the knowledge? Will you allow me grace to get the knowledge that you're trying to place inside of me when I'm being hard-headed, right? I know God rejection is our protection, but a lot of times when God rejects something for us, it kind of makes us harden our heart because we feel like we need it or we deserve it or it's already ours. But I'm learning that to stop questioning God's hand, to 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 allow Him to flow through me so that I could see why I had to wait, why I could not speak, why I had to disconnect from friends and family. Why, in my mind, I feel isolated, but He's really trying to teach me something about me. See, you can't be with a husband or you can't ask for a wife if you don't know how to be alone. I had to learn how to be in solitude by myself to hear God speak to me, and I had to learn how to get sober. What do you mean when you mean sober, Camillia? Sober from gossiping, sober from overspending, sober from extra extending the hand. Sometimes I overextend, and I know God be telling me not to do it, but I be wanting to help so much, and God be saying, if you get out of the way, then I can help them. I could do for them what they asking, right? Sometimes people can't get the licking or the spanking that God want to get them because you still right there. Somebody is seeing you transform. This could be somebody that talked negatively about you. This could be somebody that said you couldn't dress or you didn't have the right grammar, and this is why they didn't hire you, right? Now they're dating somebody that want to be just like you. But it take a lot to walk in your shoes. You've been through a lot. Everybody can't walk in, people can't speak about your life if they have not endured the things that you've endured. How can you give a summary on a story if you've never read the book? How can I tell you about somebody if I've never took the time out to read the book? If I scan through it, I can't give you a correct summary, right? Hmm. Some people, they judge you before they knew you. And now a lot of people are in sorrow. It did a lot of raining and thundering this weekend. I don't know why, but I know God wanted me to hear it. And I heard it. When it started thundering, I get a little worried. I get scared. I start repenting. I start asking God, what did I do wrong? Because I ain't perfect. I say things, I do things, I overeat. I love food. I'm learning how not to because I've been praying God take the taste out of my mouth, but it ain't been easy. You know, the devil still will try you with the smells, with people. You know, I've been praying for a husband. That's when these different men come in, different suitors. And I feel like this time God is trying to see if I'm going to choose the first one that come to me, or am I going to be obedient enough to wait and to learn the person? You could be seeing 8181 or 818. See, sometimes you got to wait because of the purpose on your life. Sometimes you have to change because of who God knows you to be and wants you to be for him. We are all servants of God. And most times people get distracted because on their journey, it takes them a detour. It goes different from what they think being a servant of God should be. I chose to believe in God because every time I called his name, it never went in vain. Because every time I asked God to send the Holy Spirit to follow me, it did. I've never seen a situation in my life where God has lied to me, belittled me, deserted me, abandoned me. And I've had people to tell me that they could not be friends with me because me praising God was embarrassing. I'm learning how to be alone and be okay with it. I'm learning how to not invite myself in situations that I was not invited. I'm learning how not to stay too long. Sometimes we stay too long because we love people, because we see the potential of the person, but not what they'll do. Some of y'all come from a Indonesia's background. Somebody here could have Chinese cut eyes, slanted eyes. Somebody's looking at you as fierce and noble and resilient because of your strength. But most time when they know that you're resilient and you strong, they send somebody in to break you. That's why God likes to strengthen us. That's why he says wear the armor of him. Because when God is with you, who can come up against you? God never said that they were not going to form weapons. He said they may form weapons, but they're not going to prosper. Somebody name could be Najee, Nigel, Najee, Nigel, Nija, Warren, Willie, William. Somebody could have butterflies on them, on their body, like on the neck, on the leg. Somebody name could be Mystic or Grace. Somebody never wanted to see you transcend. They always wanted to see you small. They never wanted to see you grow. You could come from a line of Indians that had to wear the necklaces. I don't know what they're called. I could be called to tell you to go back to your roots of your hair, of the clay masses that you put on your face, of the natural things that you eat. And I'm being guided to tell you to go back to what you use, to what the elders use to heal the body. Somebody could have very full lips. I could be talking to you too, divine masculine. Like I said, you transformed on somebody. Somebody is watching a transformation with you. Why is divine masculine here? Oh, 1 second. Let's see divine masculine because I want to know what's going on with you. Somebody can have a piercing in their face. like a nose piercing or the piercing that go through the bone right here. Somebody can have a dermals. Somebody can have a piercing to give them dimples. Somebody's name could be Deja. Somebody's brother could have died 2 weeks ago. And whoever I'm talking to, your father died as well. I heard mother too. So you could have had deaths back to back. 3. But I think the chariot. Why is the divine masculine here? Two of Pentacles. You juggling something. Or somebody juggling you. You're trying to find balance. You may be going through a lot of ups and downs. You could have lost a brother or a sibling. Okay? I'm being guided to tell you it's time for you to prioritize. If you have like a small business and you also have a 9 to 5, but you also work out, it's time for you to prioritize the things in your life that matter the most, divine masculine. You also being attacked because of your spiritual gifts. Okay. If you do have locks, beautiful locks in your hair, make sure you're keeping your head covered. Okay. And be careful who you allow it to touch your hair. See, your hair is your crown. That's your divine, that's your crown. Divine masculine, you may have hazel eyes that change colors when the seasons change. You could be calling in your wife. But somebody's wife or girlfriend is going through a transformation. Why is the STD here? Who has the STD? Sexually or spiritual? Somebody named Sandy. 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past. Like I said, when you asking God to yeah, my lips is dry. When you asking God to when you calling in your divine masculine, divine femme, be careful that you don't get tricked, because there will be a lot of suitors. Everybody ain't gonna be your counterpart, your divine counterpart, your twin. With the twin flames, we don't normally end up with our twin flames. What we do is we love them for life, but it's something that just don't match well with the twin flame. They teach us, they here to teach us lessons, how to love ourselves, how to protect ourselves, how to use discernment. Yeah, somebody from your past is suffering with something and they want to come back. If you've been getting unexpected text messages, DMs, somebody want to come back, but they not, it's something attached to them. So if they don't have a sexually transmitted, they got a spiritual transmitted disease. Well, if they've had sex with somebody that ain't right. What's the 6 of Cups? 10 of Wands. Yeah, this is burdening somebody if they got to carry this STD. It could be like something. They could be thinking that they have it, but they haven't been to be tested, or they could have been tested and supposed to came back to make sure that they was clean and they didn't. Okay, somebody started having sex after them getting whatever pills, they started doing it too fast. 16. This is somebody that you could have met at the age of 16 or have been knowing since you were 16 years old. Aries, Leo, Sag, Wands, Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody from your past could have went out here and told a lot of people that you have a STD and they could be receiving karma for it. Okay, this was to stop anybody from coming your way. This was to some of y'all could be getting gang stopped, especially if you have a channel. If you're an astrologist or you are an oracle card, or you're an oracleist, okay, baby, somebody is definitely preying on you because you're exposing things that they don't want you to expose. What's this 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups? You got your guard up to these people anyway. You paying attention. 7 and 6 is 13. There's a completion here. Somebody is being exposed for giving out STD. This could be the same person that went and told and said, went to people from your past and told them you had an STD. They took a leap of faith to lie. Seven of Swords. They took a leap of faith to lie. It's somebody that could have sexually feelings about you, still want to have sex with you, but know that they cross boundaries. Somebody here could have lupus. Eat them, eat them, somebody needs to go see a Reiki healer. Somebody is carrying trauma in their hips. You can do some yoga, buy you a little yoga mat, you know, take you a yoga class. Somebody been having real bad chest pains. And you be careful because you could be stressing yourself out where you're calling on a heart attack. Somebody is worried real bad. I don't know if you worried about somebody in your family that's sickly. I don't know if you, like I said, I know somebody lost three people, a brother, a mother, and a father. I don't know if this was back to back, but somebody is grieving very heavy. And when you grieve, it's your chest club. It's like it locks up on you. I heard small things to a giant. So you got somebody protect. Oh, this was what I wanted to tell y'all. Yesterday, Tupac came on. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. I feel like somebody ancestor saying, aha, you thought so. And this person could have loved Tupac, somebody that's no longer here. Somebody ancestor saying, round them up. And I kept hearing, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? Ride da 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 da. I kept hearing, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. I already know how my ancestors get down, but I don't know how yours get down because I know mine's stepping on shit. Somebody here wants you to know they got you already. Somebody ancestors favorite dessert could be peach cobbler because I'm seeing a lady with an apron and she's making her dough and she's trimming out the peach cobbler. This is how you're gonna know that this is for you. Yeah, I'm literally hearing. I'm telling you what I'm hearing. I missed everything. My boss keeps coming up in my reading for some reason. What vibration? So true. I'm trying to be careful with what I say. So, baby, it says trying to purposely give someone an STD is pure evil. Let me show you how it came out. So, this is somebody of your past. The reason why I say it's somebody of your past, Six of Cups is nostalgia feelings. This somebody you could have went to high school, grammar school, but I always had a love for him. Oh, he used to write me letters. He used to give me stuff on Valentine's Day. Somebody that was sweet to you. Y'all never really was in a relationship. You feel me? So you really don't have nothing nasty to say about this person, but this person has an infatuation for you that they can't break. So you know what they do? Whatever woman this man is with, and I don't like that color dress. And you probably come up, oh, she would never wear them kind of shoes with, or divine masculine. If it's you, divine masculine would never wear a suit like that with a different colors. It's something about the way you put things together. And I ain't gonna lie, divine masculine or divine femme, I wouldn't even get mad at the copycat. It don't mean nothing but you a trendsetter. It means like your energy, they want to copy. The way your aura, they want to copy. But just keep being your authentic self. So you got this woman want to smell like you, dress like you, show up to work like whatever you got going on. You got somebody's height. If she went and doing that, I'm gonna get into tarot. If she went and being an astrologist, I'm gonna be an astrologist. She got her own real estate company. So she just passed. If she could pass the real estate test, I could pass her. You got somebody she just bought that. I'm gonna look better in that. I'm gonna go buy the same one but a different color. You got somebody. If you real good with money too, I'm getting like You a human calculator. Like you can see some, you know how many taxes gonna be taken out your work check. You know how to budget everything in your mind. But you also write it down because I'm seeing somebody with a notebook and it's like, okay, rent 1,200. Okay, gas for this month will be $80. Okay, I got a little smoothing room. I may want to eat lunch at work 3 times up. So okay, somebody just jealous of how smart you are. But the reason why they mad at you is because whatever work that they did on the 11/11 on it was one day this week, 10/10, because we are in October. The 10/10 portal, whatever work they did on the 10/10 portal showed them who your motherfucking ancestors, because I kept hearing, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what do we like? Your ancestors like, what do we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? Like your ancestors giving somebody the ultimatum, like, we finna whoop your ass. Don't get it twisted. You're not gonna leave here the same way you came, but we gonna give you an option to make it right, and you can ride or you gonna die. Either you gonna get down or you gonna lay down. Either way it is, you gonna get your ass from around here. Somebody ancestor loved Tupac. I don't know if he grew up in the 80s. I'm hearing that Brenda had a baby. He used to dress somebody, brother, uncle. He used to dress how Tupac dressed. The puffy jackets, the hat turned to the side. I'm getting it. Okay. This is the one that's protecting you. This is a divine masculine that's protecting you. I heard a blood ritual was done. So somebody used their menstrual blood. This is why I'm saying this STD don't always mean sexually transmitted. This can mean spiritually transmitted, where I want to put a hex on you. I want you to have an infection, a smell on you. And it's not because you having sex, because a lot of my collective, we ain't out here like that. So somebody is, like I said, a root worker. She's a natural born witch, family of witches. Okay. You probably could tell somebody got them little things that you push back. Okay. When they are, with their clients, they got to come through the beads. I remember them growing up. This is how I knew whoever house that my mother was going to back in the day, she was spiritual, because she had the beads and she had a whole bunch of stones on the table. Whoever you are, you're fully protected, but you need to know what's being done to stop you, to distract you. Do not get distracted. Somebody want to distract you because you on the right path. Somebody wants to distract you because if they distract you, you'll miss your spot. You get it? Like, can I button you? No, I've been here for over 3 hours. And you know how somebody get frustrated because they can't button you in line. Somebody feel like you ahead of the line, but you've been ahead of the line. They feel like even when you had less than them, you were still at the front of the line. God said, for the first shall be last and the last shall be first. You may have came last, but that don't mean you ain't first in God's eyes. Maybe you was the last child. Maybe you are the baby of the family. And they always say, well, the baby is the spoiled one. No, the baby didn't watch everybody else go through shit. The baby didn't watch everybody else make their mistakes so they know what not to do. The baby normally, sometimes, ain't really the one that get the most attention. Because guess what? Mama's at her, she kind of been doing so much. She tired, she wore out. You know what I'm saying? Now she's looking for help from her for the other children, because that's why you have a support team. This is why you have it take a village, because it really does take a village to raise kids, because when you're not there, it's always somebody, you know what, mama tired today. I gotta. I'm gonna make the casserole. I'm gonna put y'all in the tub. I'm gonna oil your scalp. You know, confirmation 888. Yeah, this emperor, he want to be shown. Somebody is a Aries, could be the fourth day of Aries season. So it could be for somebody's birthday, it could be 4/4, 4/4/84. I just heard 4/4/84. You could be born in 84, be an 80s baby. I heard they don't make them like us no more. Yeah, definitely an 84. Somebody's favorite color could be red. Let me show you what I'm gonna talk to you. I'm seeing a woman come on a menstrual. She's a heavy bleeder. Okay. I'm seeing a cup under her. I'm seeing her use the blood to complete a ritual. I'm also seeing her place blood in a masculine spaghetti. So, so this is for divine masculine. Please be careful who cooking your food. She stores it under the bathroom cabinet. It's a top on it. It's a damn. Okay. Damn. Thank you, Jesus. God wanted me to show y'all this. She places this under her cabinet. It's in a top like this. It's in a container just like this. Take the slime out. It's like this. It's under her bedroom cabinet. But you gotta fan it. It's just like this. It has menstrual blood in there. This is what she's using to keep a divine masculine bound to her. This same man has been attacking you, divine femme, but he don't know that he's under a spell. I'm here. Never trust a big button to smile. That girl is poison. Somebody poison. 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 Yeah, somebody poison. Okay. Yeah, somebody is a wild card. So they had sex all the time. They had sex just to have sex. This somebody that meet somebody, say he buy her a 3-5 and buy her a steak, she gonna have sex with him in the car. This somebody that give head while he driving. Okay, you be careful doing that. You don't want to get in no collision. Somebody can have a gap, or somebody can have a earring in the top of their gum. You need to take it out. It's infected. If this part is swollen, look at the top of your gum. I don't know why God got me channeling certain things, but I'm channeling. You know they out. You know they out, baby. Stalker. I ain't lying. Like I said, this is somebody that was infatuated with you from when y'all was young. You probably could have met this person. They could have went to different high schools or the same. Somebody been looking, searching, trying to figure out what you got going on. Okay? Because that's the only way that he can tell the karmic what to do. That's the only way that she can tell the karmic, oh no, he shops at Neiman Marcus. No, he don't eat out of those type of he don't eat out of hood restaurants. Somebody is trying to mimic. Okay? I could be talking to a person that got old blood. I don't even know what my card. Oh, I see it. You know these white vans, y'all. And that's a woman driving. And be careful too, because you know what they doing? They trying to tell you that their car is messed up. They trying to ask you for a jump or whatever like that. And they had a woman ask you to trick you. Be careful. Be careful. I should have wrote that motherfucking license, but death card. I'm telling you, I heard Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what do we have here now? And I'm telling you, this is harvest for the ancestors. The ancestors want you. If your altar is nasty, I need you to go change the cloth on your altar. I need a brand new bouquet of flowers on your altar. What I need from you is not too much. Change the picture. If it's been your uncle picture for the longest, change it to grandma picture. If it's been daddy picture for the longest, change it to uncle picture. You need to change the picture, or put all of the pictures of the people that you know ride for you at. If it's daddy, grandma, auntie, put daddy, grandma, auntie. Then when you done, you place all of they look. If it's Paul Masson, he drink. You can buy some put. If it's apple pie, somebody love apple pie and she can make it from scratch. Whoever I'm talking to, you a whiz in the kitchen, baby, and you make something out of nothing. So maybe when you making stuff, you always don't have all your ingredients, but you still make it work. Maybe sometimes when you trying to make the apple pie, you forget the cinnamon or you forget the nutmeg, but it's always good because you cook with love. Somebody don't like that you show up out of love, you receive love. God is finna show you something through these blessings that he getting ready to give you, and it's all gonna be love. Every perfect thing comes from heaven, whether that be a friend, whether that be somebody finna meet somebody coming from work. I don't know if it's gonna be at a taco shop or burrito. It's gonna be somewhere you stop off. Okay, you're gonna meet somebody. This is gonna be a good friend for you, but you're gonna have your guard up to this person because of what you've been through. But this person gonna understand. Somebody ancestor love pickles. Somebody father loved plain ruffled chips with dip. Any type of I'm seeing the Dean's dip. Football. So around this season, he would love watching football. I'm seeing the Bears, the Packers. Somebody love football. This master could have played football. Okay, this is how you know this is a confirmation. He could have had all boys, or three boys and two girls, or three boys and one girl. Somebody got a set like two boys and one girl, or two girls and one boy. Okay, you got me laughing because I stay forgetting something out my bacon. Yeah, I'm like, but it still be good. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you forget your nutmeg, your apple pie still be good. If you make a peach cobbler and you forget a couple of butter sticks, it still be good. Somebody love your cooking. I heard. I wonder what she cooking. Somebody trying to figure out what you got going on. I'm not talking about physically cooking. What you got going on. Somebody from the lead. This is why I say it's three or more people. Somebody lost a brother. This could have been due to gang violence or something like that. Then they lost their parents. The parents could have died a year behind each other. So the daddy could have died first, and then I heard grandmother. I heard Hattie. I heard Jessica, Darlene, Amber. Somebody could have had colon cancer. Somebody could be having, cause somebody could be waking up to stomach aches, stomach pains, lightning pains in the stomach. Somebody needs to drink some lavender tea. I heard ashwagandha. Somebody needs to get some ashwagandha pills. Okay, now this is gonna be for somebody. Okay, somebody grandmother could have had a ring with a pearl in it, or yeah, a ring with a pearl in it that she wore, but when she passed, she wanted to give it to somebody, and you could have never received this piece of jewelry. This was a piece of jewelry that this old elderly woman wore all the time. Was it her ring finger? It wasn't on her ring finger, but it was a piece of jewelry, a ring, whether it was a pearl or a diamond, and she ruby. And this ring was supposed to be given to you when she passed. Okay, you could be a divine masculine that went through a lot, and this is why the ancestors are bagging you, telling you that you are a divine masculine, that you're not broken. Okay, you could be a divine masculine dealing with deaths after deaths. I'm seeing like a memorial. I'm seeing a repast. I'm seeing somebody hand somebody mother's an envelope with money. I don't know if that's to pay for the funeral. Long journey. You've been through a hell of a lot. You've been through a lot. But you see how these shoes still standing? Even though they got holes and they look old and they look worn out, you've been through so much. And this is why God is telling you, do not get distracted. I'll take care of you no matter what. Your well will not go running dry. Don't let worldly things distract you, because guess what? When you die, you can't take none of this shit with you, no way. See, that's what a lot of people get confused of. Yeah, you working hard to lead your people this stuff. You can't take it with you to heaven. You cannot. Confirmation spirit. Somebody here I'm talking to, you could be 52 years old. Somebody drive a GMC truck. I'm seeing somebody ring a bell. So somebody could just ring a bell for being cured of cancer. Somebody here could be a Libra. You're going to receive a big birthday gift on the 18th. What's today? Is today the 18th? Somebody could receive a payout on the 18th or receive it on the 18th. New levels, new devils. Let me think about my kids some coats. Yeah. And the karmic demand, they got this lady, they bumping heads because if you don't like somebody, why do I got to dress like her? Why do I have to smell like her? Why do I have to wear my hair? Somebody is finding out that you were never the problem, that somebody was always infatuated with you and they made you out to be the problem. This person could still have like pictures of you in a photo album. Like I said, you probably knew this person since you was a teenager. Somebody could still have old pictures of you. Somebody here could be a Taurus, a Aries, water signs, Capricorn. Capricorn. Somebody could be suffering with addictions and don't know how to kick an addiction. It doesn't have to be a drug addiction. Or this could be the way somebody died. Somebody could have died from an overdose, drug addiction. Let me see. Some being hidden. There's a blessing being hidden from you. Some that you worked for 3 years ago. Some that you prayed for, asked God for 3 years ago. You getting it now because you stayed authentic. Your authentication is the reason why you're getting something new. Somebody could drive a Jeep Cherokee. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I said it though. Yeah, bumping heads with somebody right now. Why does King of Pentacles right here? Ten of Cups. Because no matter what you've been through, somebody knows that there was spell work being done to affect your finances, to affect the way that you showed up in the world, and this person wants to give to you. Somebody feel like they owe you an apology. Somebody has been looking for you and another person, and now they know that it ain't no more like you. That you are who you say you are, and you was being nice, you was being kind to this person, not because of the money they had or not because of the family they was born in, because it was just something you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Be somebody that's very independent. Somebody wants to relax with you. Somebody want a reunion with you. Somebody wants marriage. Yeah, wants marriage. You could be a life path number 11, 10. Somebody want duality with you. But it's after they have seen you overcome so many things, so they know that you can't really be defeated. And this is why somebody want to back down. Or I heard, oh, if I can't beat them, join them. Like I said, it's your ancestors that's coming down on somebody, because when you have not even been trying to, when you just been mad in your business, not and somebody has been keep poking. Somebody also wants to open your Akashic records because it shows who you determined to be out of life, what your ancestors owned and what they invented. Okay, your Akashic records open up a lot, so people want to dip into things that God said you cannot see. The Akashic records explain like where you come from and what you are determined to do in life. Somebody name could be Noah, Noel. Yeah, somebody has some addictions. Remember I said somebody could definitely be fighting addictions, be trying to ask God how to break themselves free from addictions. Okay, because they want to live a prosperous life. Somebody wants the life that you are living, but they don't even know that you're not even comfortable with the life you live and you want better. Whatever life you live in, somebody, this is why I tell people all the time, be grateful for what God is doing in your life. Because there's somebody that's wishing that they could open a key to the door the way you to open their refrigerator with food in it, to open a banking app and they got money in their account. Somebody wishing that they live, but they don't want to do the work that you've done. They don't want to wait on their significant other. They don't want to get a whole bunch of uh they don't want to kiss a lot of frogs until they meet their Prince Charming or they Cinderella or whoever you are to this person. I heard oil. Somebody looks at you as powerful. Somebody looks at you as is you're as powerful as Oya. Oya is the woman that is she's a Orisha that brings storms. So somebody is saying if somebody got a nasty version of you, it's because you're reciprocating the energy that they brought to you. Somebody here, you could be protected by the water gods because of who you are. Yeah, and people that mean you know where are being blocked right now from your ancestors. I'm telling you, people that they don't want you to cook for nobody. They don't want if these people don't deserve any of your good energy. Your ancestors saying it's a no. They blocking everybody that means you know well. They blocking people from calling you and gossiping. They probably blocking church people that talk behind your back, but you was in there worshiping with them. Somebody is being blocked because they saying you the wounded warrior. You done been through too much to keep going through the same cycle over and over again. Let me see. Let's see. I see graveyard work being done. Somebody could be playing in graveyards, especially around Halloween. It's not a good thing. But you take out those graveyards, follow you home. So be careful. You know, I walk through the valley of shadow of death. I shall fear no evil, for Lord, you are with me. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table for the presence of my enemies. I ask God that you season my tongue with salt, so I know what to say when it's said and how to say it. Deliver me from evil. God, please forgive me for my sins and my iniquities and allow me to be a servant before you. I call Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metrion in here. Show me what does the collective need to see. It says supernatural gifts of the Holy Spirit. You save yourself. I'm telling you, it's your ancestors. You inherited certain gifts to heal yourself. It's like when you going through something, whatever herbs pop in your head, those are the ones that you need to use because you getting this wisdom from God and the ancestors. Like this don't make sense. You know when you telling or you saying something, ain't nobody in the back of that ambulance, y'all. Nobody. They just keeping up a whole bunch of noise for no reason. It says having sex with minors. Did we talk about this on my list? Somebody could have a spiritual sexually transmitted disease because they have sex with kids. Somebody could have a fetish for having sex with kids. Suspended license. This person could drive really fast. Okay. Schizophrenia. They hear voices in their head. So somebody has not been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and it's the voices that tell them to do terrible things. Once they realize that they've done it, they come to. It's like they do bad things because of the voices that they hear in their head. This is why they trying to, this is like a fatal attraction, trying to make their partner show up as you, trying to make people see their partner the way that the people saw you, because the the energy that you give make people love. I don't care if somebody met you one time, they're gonna always ask about you, wondering what you got going on, because the energy that you show up in. Somebody hates that they don't receive the love or anything that you receive, but it's because of the love that you give out. We weep what we sow. So what you, when you weep in harsh nastiness, you're normally gonna get it back. Or if you don't, you'll catch it through your children. A lot of people are getting karma through their children. Don't don't let that go over your head. It says life has become a burden. Yeah, somebody is receiving heavy, that 10 of Wands energy, because huh, and this person, now I get it. Somebody could be affecting children with STDs because they're having sex with different minors. Okay. Somebody may not even know that they have something, and they walking around with it. Oh my God. And as I shuffle, guess what hit the obsessed ex-lover? That's crazy, y'all. I don't even want it no more. I don't even want the energy. I'm so, look at this here. Here go the ambulance coming back. Watch this. Now it's quiet. They didn't turn the sirens off, y'all. Just stuff be ridiculous in my city, boy. It like it don't even make sense. Good karma, 777. Some of y'all could be getting ready to receive some big money, unexpected money, lottery money, lawsuit money, windfall of money, blessings from God. Downloads are coming in. I'm definitely talking to a tarot card reader or an oracleist. Your downloads hitting you real fast, and you wondering, your channel could be moving slow, or you could be wondering like, damn, am I being gain stock? Yeah. And somebody is trying to make you give up. Baby, don't give up, because you're exposing the right tea. Some of the tea that you expose, and people need to hear it. So continue to do what you're doing and pray about it. If you get on, if you don't want to get on, if you praying and God saying not today, then don't do it. But if God give you that okay to go out there and put them downloads out there, put them out there, because somebody needs to hear it, and you could be saving somebody's life. Information overload. Yeah, some of y'all gifts gonna be off the chain. You finna be getting a lot of downloads. You're gonna be asking yourself questions, answering them. You're like, I wonder why. And then you're gonna get that answer behind it. Somebody saying you a nurturing queen, goddess, divine energy, but that came out already. Remember, she came out. This is why you can't be copied, because it's already in you. They can't put it in you. It's already in it. It's already on you. You royal. Royalty is inside your DNA. Whether people want to accept it or not, it's already in there. I could be talking to somebody as a younger individual, a lot of older, masculine, try to talk to you because of the way you were shaped, or your maturity, not balance, start over. Remember, I said that there was somebody that was trying to receive balance, Two of Pentacles energy juggling. Okay. Somebody gonna be made to start over because they're not receiving the downloads that they need. They're not receiving the balance, safe and desired. But once you learn the lesson, you're gonna get the balance. You may need to go in isolation. Ain't nothing wrong with isolation. Everybody be so afraid to be by themselves, like they gonna lose something, or they gotta be around people. Baby, you can't live like that. And if you're looking for validation, you will never get it. Somebody want to make you crash out on being guided to tell you to calm down and don't get distracted. Count to 10. This could be a boss. This could be a neighbor. This could be anybody that's trying to play on your emotions. Listen, you control your emotions. Most time, the best reaction is none. I don't gotta talk to you. I ain't gotta none of that. Whatever you seeking, you're not gonna get it from me. So you still gonna be seeking it. Sometimes you don't gotta get your lick back or none of that. Your best reaction is to say nothing. Even if they lied on you, you ain't gotta say that ain't even true, and God will vindicate you. Right? When all of them lying and playing with your finances, go buy you a green candle. I told y'all to do this. Get you 3 cinnamon sticks, burn them 3 cinnamon sticks inside that green candle. And it's a mental game. Yeah. See, this is why I'm saying some of y'all heal people effortless, heals families. This is why I'm saying somebody here is a natural witch, a white witch. She's not a bad witch. She help heal people. When they can't go to the doctor, her loss. I can't say the word. I'm trying to say it. She's a doctor. I gotta get it right. They begin with an H. So this could be somebody that treats people through herbs. Somebody could be seeking you out so they can help heal your bloodline. You know that most curses came before we were there, like for the generation that's before you or before them. It has nothing to do with us. Somebody could be saying you are very attractive. Some of y'all could be losing weight or lost weight. Your gifts come from heaven. Don't ever question your gifts. If you was ever questioning like how do I know certain things? They come from heaven. God gave you these gifts. It says more money, more problems. But with your gifts, if you using your gifts as far as like an income, more money gonna be more problems. You're gonna get more people to try to test you, more people to try to say that your gifts is not what they are. But you know that your gifts are real. You don't have to question your gifts, especially when you know that your gifts came from the Most High. Don't doubt your worth. Don't doubt your worth. Do not. It says, I am always enough. If you feel it and you sense it, it's because it's true. If your gut is telling you not to do a certain thing, don't do it. If your gut is telling you to help because you got over enough to help, then do it. A lot of y'all are transforming, rising like the phoenix. A lot of people never thought that you was gonna come up from them ashes. A lot of people said that you was dead and gone, that you lost your calling. But people don't understand God will use you at any age of your life. He will use you when you get out of your way and surrender. When you surrender everything to God, God, these are your gifts. God, this is your mind. This is your body. This is your temple. God will use you right when you surrender. All you gotta do is surrender. God, I surrender this relationship. I really like this person. I really love this friend. You know, I love my friend, but when I get around it, it seems weird. Gosh, give me a sign if this is my real friend. God, give me a sign if I should stay. God, give you a sign. It says, come home to yourself. I was talking about this yesterday, how your house is a temple, your sanctuary, and you should not allow any and everybody in your house or your sanctuary. They smell blood. Why blood keep coming up? I'm telling you, there's a female that's using menstrual and she's putting it in a container like this and she's putting it in somebody's food. Go to jail. If that person get poisoned or you end up unaliving somebody, you're going to go to jail. You're not gonna leave somewhere safe. And mighty strange when I said that I hit my finger. Somebody mad that you have God's favor. Somebody is always talking about what they God favorite. I didn't see them go through this and get through it. I didn't see them. You won't pray the way I pray. Can men sense when you are on your cycle? Yes, they can. See, first we start before you get on your cycle. If you ever notice, there's a little well with me, it be a little Yeah, because if you tap my car, uh, it'd be like it looks like a discharge. But my doctor said when I seen it, that means that I was overlaid, ovulating or whatever like that. But I noticed that when I'm getting ready to come on my cycle, my kids dad, he gets a little bit more clingy. It's like he know, I don't know how, but yeah, they'll know. And that first day, it's like they sense it. Yeah, they can sense it. Just like they know when you pregnant. They know when you pregnant. They be knowing before we know we pregnant. I don't know how they know, but a man always know when you carrying his baby. He gonna know. Like us telling him like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." They be knowing already. They just be waiting for us to tell him. They be knowing. A man that really love a woman, he gonna study that woman. He gonna know. Pay your tithes. What did I mean when I wrote this card? This means God asks for 10% of everything you make. You don't got a church, put it in an envelope, put it in Psalms, put it in Proverbs, put it in Genesis. Put your money in the Bible. God see what you're doing. If you don't have a church, if you got a church, pay your tithes. If you can trust this church and you know that your money is in a safe place, pay it. See, back in the day, I loved when I had a decent pastor. When we paid our tithes and we fell short on our rent, he would go in and help us with our rent because of how much we paid our tithes. When we fell short on a gas bill, light bill, he's dead now. That was one of my favorite pastors. Harvesting your energy for their girlfriend or wife. I ain't gotta lie. There's somebody wants their woman to show up like you. It says he is having sex with you to harvest your energy for another. Do not have sex with this person. There's somebody that wants to have sex with you so they can harvest your energy and take it back to whoever they dealing with because she don't match up. I heard she don't compare. It says can't hide a secret from you or your spirit said. Somebody right now is mad because they can't hide anything from you. Your spirit, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? I'm telling you. I heard Tupac, it was like back to back. I heard that what he was talking about the ladies, and then we have a race of babies that hate the ladies. And I kept hearing him, and I'm like, Tupac, Tupac was he was a man. It was something about him. Efficient play. Whatever you did, without doing it, whatever you did to protect yourself, you ain't got to tell me, yeah, Camille, I've been doing my spirit, because the trolls be watching us. It be trolls on here that come over here to get the message, and they learn from us. Keep taking care of your spiritual hygiene, because that's what's keeping you safe. I'm telling you. Hey Ashley, how you doing? It says don't go, just say no. I'm telling you, some past gonna come back. And this person ain't did harm. So you're gonna be like, hey, could we I was thinking about could we catch wherever you meet this person at open where there's a lot of people. Don't go out with nobody if you decide to. Cause my collective, I ain't dibbling and dabbling with the past. God told me if I turn around the past, I'm gonna turn into a pile of salt. Yeah, I like the hood. I like what come with the hood. Good food. I ain't gonna lie. I like who I like. I like a roughneck. You know what I'm saying? But God is changing my taste. I can't go back. God said if I go back to the hood and I go back to doing my old self, I'm not gonna make it out. And God will tell you. He will warn you. You do that again, you show me spirit. Massive growth. I ain't gotta lie. Material success. I ain't gotta lie. You keep on doing what you doing, baby. Don't the motion that you have, God gave you that motion. I don't care who get mad. Or ex-friends, family members, God gave you that motion. You got big motion. Can't nobody stop your motion. They trying to stop you, baby. They trying to distract you with the bad things that's happening on the news, with the bad things that's in our water, with the recalls on all the food. Don't get distracted. Eat healthy. Put good things in your body. Okay? Start trying with a small plant to start growing your own stuff. So you will know exactly what you put inside your body. Don't let nobody inject your kids with nothing. Don't let nobody give you, oh, you need to get a vaccination. No, I don't. My great grandmama ain't getting no vaccination. And she lived to be 83 years old. I don't need nothing. Whatever you buying, I ain't selling it. Because as long as I'm sick, you gonna get rich. As long as I show out and come out of character, you gonna make the quota for the police. Don't, baby, you control the way you react.